Hello everyone, welcome to Instagram Live. It's so great to be here with you as always. This is the 80/80 Mind series, and what we're up to here is using the tools of mindfulness to create new mental habits that allow us to experience relationships and marriage more optimally. So that's the basic project. Today I thought what we could do is explore appreciation as a mindset. And so this is something I'm sure if you follow our account or if you follow the research on marriage, you've heard a lot about. John Gottman's research over the last 20 or so years has shown very conclusively that one of the key traits thriving couples have is this practice or this mindset of appreciating each other throughout the day for just even the small things. And this is a very different mindset from what we tend to slip into by default and by just happenstance of our ordinary habits, which is a mindset of essentially finding everything that's wrong with our partner or all the ways they drop the ball. So I thought what we could do today is just about 15 minutes or so of a practice of mindfulness that's really designed to help us experience this shift toward appreciation. Because ultimately, it's not enough to just say, I should appreciate my partner more. That's just a thought that passes away and you get back to your day and you don't think about it again. Appreciation is really more of a practice. It's more of a kind of mindfulness technique that we're coming back to again and again and again. So that's essentially what we're going to try to do with this practice. So, as always, find a comfortable seat, preferably a straight spine, but however you're comfortable. And just take a moment before we get into appreciation to drop into this shift as you close your eyes. If you're like me and you're like most people, this is a big shift in momentum from the constant doing, scanning Instagram, whatever you may have been doing, to all of a sudden slowing way down. And it's a great shift, but sometimes we can get attached to that frenetic, more scattered state. So we're starting with this mind vacation, I like to call it. The recognition that for the next 15 minutes or so, there is absolutely nothing you have to do, no one to call, no one to text. So you can begin to relax. And relaxation is really the key to all of this mindfulness practice. So to assist you there, you might just notice a wave of relaxation that begins at the top of your scalp. Feeling the top of your head and your forehead release, soften. Back of the neck, that area that holds so much stress, softens. Eyes, feel your eyes relax. Jaw, relaxed, soft. Your neck, feel your neck relax and soften. And then your shoulders, feel your shoulders just relax down the back. Tension melting. And your chest soft. Stomach, lower back. And this relaxation moves down into your hips, pelvis, Feel everything soften. Thighs, hamstrings, knees soft, relaxed. Calves, shins soften. Feel your ankles relaxed. And then your heel, bottom of the foot, top of the foot, and toes. So this quick body scan we just did is something you can do anytime you feel you're beginning to carry a lot of tension. It's a quick 2-minute practice. So now that we're feeling relaxed, present to what's happening, I want you to think about the way you perceived your partner over the last day or so. Maybe even just this morning. If you don't have a partner, it could be someone else you have close contact with. But if we take just this morning or yesterday evening and this morning, begin by identifying one thing that happened that stands out in your mind where you just felt pissed off or upset or disappointed. And see if you can go back to that moment in time. What stands out to me is there was a moment I asked Kaylee a question and she just felt so defensive to me. That's my moment. See if you can find yours. And then once you've identified this moment, see if you can go back to whatever was happening in terms of the emotion it triggered or any sensations in your body, or tension. Just going back to the feeling state of that moment. For me, it was irritation, frustration, what was it for you? And notice that this is the experience when we allow our ordinary habits to run the show. These are the moments that stand out. So now we're going to experience or create a shift to this mindset of appreciation. And it's easy to do. All we are going to do is when you think about that last block of time, whether it's this morning or yesterday evening and this morning, see if you can identify one thing your partner did right, or one way in which they helped you, your children, another family member, one way they supported you. see if you can find that moment. Mine would be Kaylee asking me to go for a last minute walk this morning. Unexpected walk. What's yours? And now as you bring yourself to that moment in time where your partner did this act of contribution, expression of love, whatever it may have been, see what emotions or sensations in the body arise. Notice the difference. And then as you feel this state of appreciation, imagine bringing this mindset with you long after this practice is done. So just think about the next time you might encounter your partner. Maybe it's lunch, maybe it's dinner, maybe it's before you go to bed. Imagine meeting that moment with this mindset. And then you might imagine the next moment. Tomorrow morning, waking up, the time before you go to bed tonight, whatever that is. Imagine meeting that moment with this mindset of appreciation. And what you might notice that's kind of crazy is that while appreciation to your partner improves their experience, even just thinking about appreciation in your own mind improves your experience of relationship, dissolves your stress and frustration and resentment. So there's even a selfish case to be made for putting on these glasses of appreciation. So let's just take a few more breaths and really savor this experience of appreciation, the sensations that go along with it as you think about the things your partner does that support you, support your family, bring you love, joy, fun, intimacy. Feeling that glow of appreciation throughout your entire body and mind. And then before you come back, first notice any changes in your mind, in your body, in your state. Any changes that arose from this shift to the mindset of appreciation. Then second, you have an assignment, which is to use a post-it note or send a text to your partner about that moment you identified from earlier this morning or yesterday or whatever it was. It doesn't have to be elaborate, just a single text. I appreciate you for getting me to go on that walk, making me that cup of coffee, taking the kids to school, whatever it may be. So now, when you're ready, you can come back into the space of Instagram Live. And I appreciate all of you for engaging in this practice and hanging out with me here on Instagram Live, exploring mindfulness in the most unlikely place on the planet. Thank you.